We have gotten so many comment requests for more B2B marketing videos. Comments like this, and like this. So even though we've already done a couple B2B marketing videos, you guys still have questions and we're here as your resource. So today I'm going to cover some of the specific B2B marketing questions you guys have asked, as well as touch on a few aspects of the topic that we have not talked about to date. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. And today we are talking all things B2B. Now, the fact that I'm making this video does not make the other B2B marketing video that Sherman made outdated. If you haven't watched that one yet, I would put it next on your list. He goes through 12 B2B marketing strategies pretty extensively and shows you how to leverage them to grow your business. So you may be wondering, okay, then what are you covering in this video? Great question. Today, I'm specifically going to show you some real life examples of how we've helped some of our B2B clients, which includes an industrial B2B example too. And at the end, I'm going to give you a quick list of ideas that you can use for lead magnets. But before we get into all that, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the digital marketing videos that we put out every single week. All right, so we know that 57% of the purchase process is complete before B2B buyers contact a company, and 67% of the buyer's journey is now done digitally. So what does this mean for you? It means your buyers are doing a lot of research online on their own and are more than halfway sure about whether they want to utilize your company or not before you even breathe hello to them. So in other words, your digital marketing and marketing funnel overall need to be on point. You've got to use all of your marketing efforts effectively so that you're attracting the right audience and tackling all of their questions, goals, and objectives up front in places where they're doing their research first. Now, Sherman goes over a lot of the strategies that can help you do this in his video, but for this video, I'm going to go over a few real-life examples of how we put those strategies into play, starting with one of our clients called Brick Staffing. Brick Staffing is a staffing agency that services the entire United States, and they specialize in helping businesses find the right candidates to hire. We used Google Ads to drive 876 conversions at about $15 per conversion. So how did we do that? Well, to start with, this is the landing page that we sent traffic to. Honestly, you can see it's nothing insanely complicated. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get an effective landing page. So here are some of the things that made this landing page work. Right away, the audience knows what this company is and what they do. They help you hire skilled and experienced employees. They preemptively tackled common pain points they know their audience usually experiences with this process: stress and time. They say they'll help you employ new people with minimum stress and without going over budget. Then when you click to learn more, let's look at the lead form they've got there. They ask for more than just their name, number, and email. They also require you to select what industry you're in and whether you are a candidate or a client seeking service. Now, usually businesses are kind of afraid to ask for more than a name and email for fear that they won't obtain many leads at all. But isn't it better to receive fewer leads of higher quality that are more likely to convert than a bunch of low quality leads that you can't even get in touch with? Having the extra prompts helps filter out the bad leads. And in this case, the extra questions didn't even deter the number of qualified leads that we got. We still got a great conversion rate out of this landing page, and our client got not just an influx of leads, but qualified leads with solid information on them having not actually spoken to them yet. All right, so that's the landing page that we sent traffic to. Now let's look at the ads that appeared on Google that sent them there. These are the main 3 ads we A/B split tested. We used relevant keywords that we had previously researched to know that they had a high search volume. But the other key takeaway here is that your ads should be very obviously related to the landing page you direct traffic to. If the ads promise a 10% off offer that is not on your landing page, you might start seeing higher bounce rates. Now, we used Google Ads here, but the same principle applies for other forms of advertising. For example, if you're advertising on Facebook, where you can have a graphic or video to go with the text, make sure the branding on that creative is aligned with the branding of the landing page. The goal here is for your audience to find what they were expecting, having clicked from your ad to your landing page. All right, now let's briefly talk about who we deliver these ads to. These were search campaigns on Google, so the targeting was based on different keywords that were relevant to our client and their audience, and we sectioned them out by industry in this case, choosing the top industries that made the most sense for them based on their historical customer data. Google Ads are a great strategy for B2B companies, but it is more than just putting up an ad. You have to think of your audience through every step in order to set up an effective campaign. All right, now let's look at another example. Our client, Machinery Network, services the manufacturing industry and provides the largest quality inventory of used metalworking machinery, plastic, and fabrication machinery in the industry. We performed SEO for them because they wanted to appear on the first page of Google for relevant search queries. With this particular campaign, we achieved 27 first page rankings for them, which is awesome. They started out with 0 first page rankings. So how did we achieve this? We pinpointed 5 focus keywords that were relevant to them and their audience and built our SEO campaign around those 5 keywords. This included creating optimized and strategic content filled with those keywords. Now, SEO is such a vast marketing strategy. There are hundreds of factors that Google looks at to determine who to rank highest in the search results, and therefore there are hundreds of things you can do to optimize for those factors. So I would advise checking out our SEO playlist if you're really looking to dive into SEO and figure out which SEO marketing tactic is going to work best for you. But for this video, I'll say that SEO is usually a strategy that works best for B2B businesses. Because usually in the case of B2B, your audience tends to Google the service or product that you offer. I know for us, organic Google searches make up the majority of the millions of hits that we've received to our website. And it's because when a business owner needs help with their marketing, they type things in like digital marketing company, social media marketing agency, etc. So we optimize our website around hundreds of relevant keywords like that so that we appear in the top results when you guys are searching those terms. And the same goes for you and your business. Think of what your audience would type into Google if they were in need of your product or service. Then research those terms to see what people are searching and how often, and build your campaign from there. All right, and let's look at one more example with B2B social media. We perform social media marketing for a B2B client that shall remain nameless due to our agreement with them, but I can tell you that they are in the engineering industry. We manage their Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and they saw an engagement increase of 42,875% in just 10 months. A lot of B2B business owners tend to think social media won't work for them, but let's look at life marketing as another example. We've gained tens of thousands of followers and specifically broke the 20K point in the last 5 months or so after really investing in our Instagram for about 1.5 years. We optimized for video content by publishing a lot of Reels and IGTVs, and the value added combined with users' preferred media type skyrocketed our reach and impressions. With social media, you have to keep in mind that your audience on these platforms are top of funnel. You're not usually going to see huge waves of direct traffic and leads come from social for B2B unless you're running social media ads, and even then it's usually not as effective as Google. But does that mean you should rule social out altogether? No. Use social media to establish and spread positive brand awareness. Use your profiles as a hub to provide loads of valuable information to potential buyers. Remember at the beginning of this video when we said that buyers were 57% through the purchase process before they even talk to you? Your social media profiles are one of the things that they're checking out. How do I know? Because it's a literal fact. 55% of B2B buyers search for information on social media. They want to know how credible you are. They want to know how your social media holds up in comparison to your competitors. And 70% of B2B buyers said that company reputation was the most influential factor when choosing which company to do business with. And your social media can often be a direct reflection of your company reputation. Share your positive reviews on there. Post some customer testimonials. Make sure you're answering people's questions and engaging in the comments. And above all, just make sure you're providing value to your audience. There's no quicker way to create a positive brand image in a buyer's mind than when they find some helpful information that they were looking for on your page for free. And on that note, let's move on to the last thing that I want to talk about today, B2B lead magnets. A lead magnet is a marketing term for a free item or service that is given away for the purpose of gathering contact details. So I'm going to quickly list out some different lead magnet ideas that may or may not be applicable to you. It just depends on the nature of your business and what you offer and who your target audience is. But the goal with any of these is to offer something your audience would want for free, and you can give it to them in exchange for their contact information. All right, so let's go down the list. A free ebook, a free trial, a free sample, free consultation, a free subscription, a free webinar, a free calculator or tool. For instance, we provide a free website audit for SEO if you're interested, a free helpful video, a free PDF, or a free mini course. So my advice would be to jot down a list of things that would be valuable to your audience that you can provide and automate without breaking the bank. That's why usually something you can create one time and reuse with solid information like a free ebook or video works really well for these. Quick question for you. Are you already offering a lead magnet to your website visitors? If so, let me know what your lead magnet is in the comments. I'd love to hear. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today. I hope you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if so, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.